I am Nick Shaw, the living legend of hair loss. No one can deny that, and no one ever will. Number 4 hair loss YouTuber in the world. Number 1 hair loss YouTuber for number of videos. Well past 2,000 videos. No one comes close. Therefore, what we need to talk about today, I want to run an idea by you, since I've established my authority on the topic. What we need to figure out is, in theory, how much money would you pay per month to keep from going bald? And to really illustrate this story, here's what I'm going to say. Imagine that a shampoo now exists, that everyone's looking for the cure for hair loss. If I ever put the cure for men's hair loss is in a title, people automatically watch it no matter what I talk about in that video. People are constantly yearning for this cure. So let's say that here's a bottle of shampoo. It'll last you a month. And how much would you pay for that every month for the rest of your life? As long as you use it every month, you don't lose any hair. And it may, for some people, it's even helped it kind of start growing back. So that there's even that chance. But if nothing else, worst case scenario, it definitely will retain your hair for the rest of your life as long as you use it. It's like a topical solution situation. It doesn't necessarily reverse or cure, but it definitely will help retain. That's a fact. Anything beyond that, maybe it helps strengthen and regrow some, but you're guaranteed not to lose more hair for the rest of your life as long as you use this shampoo every single month for the rest of your life. What would you pay per month for this bottle, knowing that you had to pay it every single month? What would you pay? What can you pay? What can you afford to pay? Now, if you know me, you know that I am a libertarian. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not conservative. I'm not liberal. I'm completely unattached from that whole concept. As a libertarian, what I care about is what the free market says. How much is something worth? Well, it's whatever the price tag says, right? No. A product is worth what people are willing to pay for it. And what I think is interesting, and by the way, go ahead right now, take a moment in the comment, leave a comment right now. Instead of at the end of the video, leave it right now. And I want you to tell me what you'd be willing and able to pay per month to save your hair for the rest of your life. Whatever that amount is, I want you to go ahead and type it right now. I'll give you a second. Okay, so you left the comment, right? You're going to predict, because I know the answer is the thing. That's why I want you to take a stab at it before I reveal the answer. Okay, so you're sure? Did you do that? Okay, good. Here's the answer. I already know what people are willing to pay. And then I'm going to tell you how I know it. They're willing to pay $26.95. That's the answer. $26.95. How do I know this? Well, I started the video out by explaining my authority on the subject. Keep in mind, yes, I am a very popular YouTuber when it comes to hair loss, but something I have reminded everybody of. I am a side hustler. I make money. I made over $4,000 last year from this YouTube channel alone, and I have 2 channels. Of that $4,000 plus dollars, about $3,000 of it was from the ads that show before the video, whatever those ads are, and I don't really necessarily know what they are. But about $1,000 or more was from Amazon links. So sometimes I'll put a link in the description of the video, and if you click on it and buy that product or any other product, I get a cut of that revenue. So I make money from Amazon by being the host that draws people in to buy that product. So last year, most of that $1,000 I made was from my Remington Shortcut Pro. You know, that thing that I used for my zero guard buzz cuts. And I 100% stand behind that product. You saw me use it on my dad when I gave him his buzz cut a few weeks ago. Okay? So most of my money was made from that. So through Amazon, I log in. I'm able to keep up with every day where I'm making my money through Amazon, through those links. Not only for my YouTube video, but also for my blog, Family Friendly Daddy blog, because I have articles that I've written about hair loss on there, and I sell products that way as well. So what's interesting is the number one seller for me that I personally sell through Amazon, through these links, is the Remington Shortcut Pro. What's number two? Here it is, and I'm going to put the link in here so you can check it out. Art Naturals Argan Oil Shampoo. It's 16 ounces and it's $26.95 with free shipping. So going back to the free market has determined, and this is what people are buying, as it's related to my name, indirectly or not, through my blog and through my YouTube channels. They're going in there from certain links and they're actually buying this product for that amount. So in my mind, to answer the question, what are people willing to pay, let's say on a monthly basis, they're willing and able to afford, read it to you again, $26.95, not $27, because that's how marketing is. You have to do it like right below the dollar amount so it makes the person still think it's less than that. $26.95, 16 ounces. Now the thing about this shampoo, is there any proof that it actually works? No. That doesn't matter though. What matters is it's becoming a general consensus that men are believing that argan oil will help keep you from going bald. People are collectively believing that. The free market is collectively believing that. Therefore, Art Naturals doesn't need to prove that their shampoo works, because the idea, the seed has been planted in people's mind that argan oil definitely is related to keeping you from going bald. So that work's already been done. The free market has already been taught that, to believe that. What is the difference between truth and fact? As Indiana Jones asked in The Last Crusade in 1989. It comes down to that. Ultimately, in this case, truth versus fact doesn't matter because people are buying this. Free market determines this is what people are actually buying, and that's the price point, and that's what we know. And I think this is amazing research, because all I am is an entertainer. That's all I am as a YouTuber. I'm an entertainer, a side hustler. That's all I am. We joke around that I'm an expert. I'm not really an expert on hair loss. I'm an expert on SEO, search engine optimization, and figuring out what the free market really is thinking and thriving on. I didn't make this channel setting out to be some kind of hair loss guy. I never did. It was about something completely altogether. The free market determined that hair loss is what people want me to talk about. The free market determined that $26.95 is what people are willing to pay on a regular basis, 16 ounces for that. That I can't control that, but I can acknowledge that. So I think that's very interesting. We've determined what the price point is for my viewers, because we know that most of my viewers are younger than me. And therefore, we all know that I make good money, and not just from my salary job, but from my 5 side hustles, which a few I've mentioned in this video. Money is not an issue for me, but for my viewers, yes. Younger, not where I'm at in life yet, and therefore, the free market has determined this is the solution. If you're going to pay money for something and you don't want to shave off your hair, that's what you're going to do. So I think this has been very interesting and relevant. And now you get to look back at the comment that you just left and see what you predicted. How close was that to the actual number of what people are willing to pay on a regular basis? And I want to say something too. This is not just recent. I've been keeping up with this since last February. February 2018 is how long I've been doing this Amazon thing. And I've been able to keep up with it. And number one seller, and that tells me something too about people watching my channel. Most people are more likely just to shave off their hair, and they'll pay the $50 for that Shortcut Pro. The number two seller though is definitely this shampoo, because that is where they're at, and it helps me understand my own audience in that. I have over a year of research, and I've been paid for that research through people who buy those products. So I think it's so interesting. So yeah, and I can't wait to actually for this video to be posted so I can read the comments of what you predicted that people are actually willing to pay and able to pay Because it's one thing to say, I'd pay this amount. It's another thing to actually pay it. And these people are actually paying it because I'm getting a cut of that money. Your thoughts and comments and opinions